Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Every Day is Friday 365. I'm your host, Matthew, and remember to subscribe so you can join me on this journey where every day is Friday. I would really appreciate if you hit that subscribe button. Thank you. Today, I got a really special guest joining me, Bray Smizzi. He's an artist, a songwriter. He makes music. Welcome to the show. How you doing?
Oh man, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. How about yourself?
I'm blessed as well and highly favored. And for the listeners that may not be familiar with your line of work yet, can you give us a quick rundown of who you are and what you do?
Well, I'm Bray Smizzi. I make rap music, but I'm dipping and dabbing into the R&B stuff. So like I'm really experiencing myself. I mean, I'm really branching out to doing other stuff. So want yeah, like going into different genres, but I'm still gonna maintain my rap formation because I grew inspiration from various artists like Jeezy, Jay-Z, 50 Cent, um and others, because everybody wanted to go ahead and do their lane, but like rap is my main lane. And like a lot of people told me I have a voice, and it's only because I went to church as a kid and I was involved in the choir. So like that's why I like, if you hear Greatest Thing or From Daddy to Dayland, you'll hear me. It's auto tune a little bit, but it's majority me.
I love that because a lot of people have been inspired by church as well. Elvis Presley was one of them. And you said 50 Cent. I've seen him in concert. That was the best concert I've ever went to. And I've went to a lot of concerts now. Hands down. Great
Yeah,
performer.
that's what I really want to see. And I hate I missed his Vegas show, and I hate I missed him when he came to Nashville because I'm in Memphis. So like I was just like, oh, but hopefully I can get that experience because I really want to see him. Like I seen Jeezy perform, I seen T.I. perform, I seen Young Dolph perform, Yo got it, like all it. And the best experience I had, really, to be honest, was with Jeezy. And Jeezy wasn't even the opening act. He was the second to, but he had the crowd so live and turned. I was just like, oh, okay. This is where I'm growing my inspiration from. And also Master P. I love when Master P perform. Everybody laugh at him about him jumping up and down in place, but he's still getting the crowd live, after all these years. So, like, I can't get mad at that. And Trick Daddy, even though I'm not going to do what Trick Daddy do, but I'm just inspired by him performing still.
So, what made you start making music?
Actually, my uncle, at the age of 8, he was trying to get me and my brothers to make rap songs and stuff like that. It's funny because he was trying to get us to talk about Cash Money, and I never told nobody that. He was trying to get us to rap about Cash Money, but we couldn't rap about them because they got money and we don't. So like I was just like, okay. No, you know what I'm saying? But once I got inspired to do my own thing, I was just like, all right, let me go ahead and make this work for me. You know what I'm saying? Go do right by me, because if I'm gonna do it, I gotta be authentic. I gotta be real with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know that I was gonna be having to battle AI just to make sure I can get my stuff heard. But as long as I'm being real and authentic, that's all I really care about.
Now, it's really cool how your uncle was like one of the first people in your life to believe in you that you really could, make music.
Yeah, but he didn't get to really experience nothing. Like he heard about it because my mom will always inform him. She'll tell him what I'm doing because he didn't care about what I was doing after we didn't get grown and we had words. So I just think, okay, you know what I'm saying? I really didn't care whether he knew or not. And somebody asked me in another interview, have I heard any of his music? And I was like, no. Like he didn't play nothing or none of it. But I'm pretty sure he have heard of Bray Smizzi because my mama didn't play that. My mama played me wherever she was at. She did not care.
I love that. And speaking about like what you're just talking about, your own style. Every artist has their own style. What is your style? And like, is there any artists that helped you shape your sound?
Um, well, I never said I had a style at first because everybody was trying to compare me to Two Chains, Plies, Gucci, OJ the Juice Man, and all that stuff. But I'm gonna just call my stuff straightforward because I just like to give you the truth. If I'm gonna say something, I'm gonna just give you the truth. So I'm gonna just go with what I want to say, and that's just that on it. Like even though I know sometimes it might come with consequences, but like I was told, it's not about how it's presented, it's about the message. So it's like as long as you understand the message, we getting somewhere. Cause that's it. That's basically what it is with music. We putting our stuff in the song form so you can get the message.
Wow. So it's all in the message of the song. I mean, why is writing your own lyrics so important to you?
Because like, with everybody down shaming ghostwriters, I never down shame a ghostwriter because I had people ghostwrite for me. Shout out to my producer now, Steve Jams. He really be working with me with my songwriting, and like it just he be like, no, I don't want the credit. I'm like, no, you getting your credit because like this amazing. Like, because I was thinking the same thing and you just made it sound even better. So like, but it's just important to come from the heart with every lyric coming from me and hopefully every other artist that make music. Hopefully it comes from the heart and not just, you getting in there trying to just say some random stuff just because you heard such and such blow up off of saying whatever. But like, I guess that's why it's a shake up in the industry now because ain't nobody being authentic no more. Everybody chasing the dollar. If you can't get nobody to listen to your music and get your message, you're broke. But if you get somebody to listen to your message and share the message, you'll become rich. And I'm not talking about monetary aspect.
I like that because you're singing from the heart. A lot of people don't understand that aren't singers that, hey, when you sing with your heart and your chest and everything is belief inside of that song, there's something special that can come out of it. You hear like these, like Chris Stapleton, he has one of the best songs I've ever heard of the national anthem. He did it at like a Super Bowl, and he sang from the heart. He made people cry. It was Luke Combs that was saying on a podcast I was listening to, and he was saying, he goes, I made a tear that day because just he put his whole heart into the song, every word, and he felt it.
Oh, yeah, like that's how it used to be. Like with Whitney Houston, Aretha Franklin, even Coco Jones as of late, singing from the heart. Like a lot of people was amazed of Coco Jones and did not know that Coco Jones was an R&B singer. Like I was just like, what? She been doing her thing, but I only came across her because of Bel Air. But if I would have known she was making music and stuff like that, I was like, dang. But when I tapped into her, I was like, okay. But when she did the national anthem at the Super Bowl, it was some sporting event, and she blew me away. And I was just like, oh my god, like I just love when melanin women just can make me sing and blush at the same time. Yeah, man. But yeah, like I be amazed off of, people that do it from the heart and the soul, you know what I'm saying? And people who got a real passion for it. Cause like, like even though it's a lot of people who don't do music no more, they still are involved in the background because they love music. If it wasn't for the music aspect, a lot of people will probably like not will be in it for the money and try to, get the glitz and glamour. But if you really involved with music, you really taking it to the heart.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. It's a great point, taking it to the heart, like that, and singing from the heart. I want to circle back to you though. Where do you get your ideas for your songs?
Wow. Like I said, my personal experiences, like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, like from day to day, like, I drew that inspiration from Tupac because he used to write with from like put 4M or put the I and all of that. So I grew that inspiration from Daddy to Dalen to do that. Like I did another song I did Toxic. I sampled the Friends theme song. That is my petty song because I just knew I can talk about being toxic with that sample and nobody really was gonna catch it or listen to it or grasp onto it. But it's the reason why it's my petty song because it's my child's mother favorite show. So I just need to do something that'll make her be like, I know he did not just, and yeah, like she already heard from Daddy to Dalen, not from me. So I was just waiting on her to hear toxic so she could be getting mad at her. Because like she don't like what I'm doing. She like, it's like because I'm spreading the truth about the situation because I'm not really saying too much. I'm only using the music. We was already in court and we couldn't really just speak on what was going on in court. But from 2021 up until now, I have been very vocal about how I've been missing my daughter, like how like like my daughter keep me alive. You know, even though she not in my world right now, she keeping me alive because I'm growing. I'm growing that hope to see her and raise her. You know, show her what Daddy learned while he been on Earth before I go. You know, because that's my main thing. Like, but and I also want to put this out there. Before I made a song, I wanted to be a father first. Like before I made, well, I was already writing raps, but you know, growing up without my father, it made me want to be a father even more. So like I can't really just do nothing that's gonna crash. And she really was the inspiration for me to re-release my music. Like as a kid coming up, we knew SoundCloud will blow you up. Everybody knew SoundCloud will blow you up back then. But and that was our first distributor, but it wasn't reaching all the platforms. So one day I got asked, "Hey, why your stuff ain't everywhere?" I said, "Good question." And I took 6 months to evaluate every distributor that I could, and I decided to go with TuneCore. I should have went with United Masters, but I just didn't feel like that was gonna be a great relationship. I don't know why. I just felt like it wasn't gonna be great. So I just said, let me just do it the hard, let me do it the real route, like do it independently on my own with TuneCore. Cause I know United Masters give you a little inch up, you know, a little help up, a boost up, and everything. But I wanted to really get in smaller rooms. So when I become bigger, the smaller rooms, I celebrate me as if you know I'm a real champion out here.
I love that. I mean, it's real experiences like that that makes music feel more alive.
Oh yeah, cause like you know, like I said, my daughter was my inspiration to put out all my old music. I was already sitting on it, and like I tell people now, if you make music, it's intellectual property. You can get paid off of your music as long as you own the beat. A lot of people don't know that. They don't get put on game like that. And I had to learn that myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, buy original beats. Cause you can't get rich off of somebody else's beat and it's not yours. Like, you know, I know a lot of people get on with the samples and stuff like that. As long as you can make that person make an original sample beat for you, it's basically yours. You just gotta go through the whole process of getting that cleared. So, but yeah, like I said, she was the inspiration for me to release the music because I always wanted to leave my stamp on this world. And I was like, let me see if I just put my music out here and you know just give her a little rundown. Look, this what Daddy did, you know, with his life. You know, just made some music. But then once I started getting the resistance and the ignorance of being pushed away, that's what made me get back into music. Actually, you know, making a song for my daughter, so she'll know my truth, and I can repeat the truth every day.
Yeah, the best songs stay with people for years.
Yeah, 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 like, like I got a couple songs that's 10 years old. Like a lot of people be like, "Man, this sounds old." But it's not sound old. It just sound like it was recorded a long time ago. And I'll be like, "Yeah, it was 10 years ago." And like I got this Trill Talk, Goddess, Swag with Do, FNL2, and Anniversary. That's because me and the person that's on the songs with me, we recorded it in the real studio and we was trying to put out an album, but we never got around to it. So probably about in the next year, everybody will get that collaboration album because it'll be the first and the last because I don't plan on doing no more business with that young man because well, I got someone who's trying to help me get into the industry and help me, you know, do the right thing. And since he don't want to do the right thing by helping me out, I just can't do no business with nobody who trying to hinder me or hold me back, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, it's a tough industry. The music industry is a very tough industry because, like things you're talking about, a lot of people don't understand the aspects of ownership in a song. There's a right and left side, and there's a lot to it. Highly recommend. I've had a podcast with a couple people on it. Actually, I would go check one of those podcasts I've did a couple weeks back, and it's a very tough industry, and you got to do a lot of research if you're going to be a singer, songwriter, copyright everything, and try to take full advantage of you know being original as you can and owning your songs. I really want to ask you, what does your music say about you, and then what type of fan base would you like to listen to yourself?
Um, what my music tell will say about me is that I'm gonna like be honest with you no matter what. Like no matter how embarrassing it might be, I'm gonna be authentically honest. Like because like I wrote a song and like it was experience like I had to really put it out there because I used to be ashamed of me catching a charge when I was 10 or 11 years old because I was doing the wrong thing. But I had to learn like that doesn't define you. Even though your family will talk bad about you like you just been in and out of jail your whole life and you just did that one thing, it's just really mind boggling. So I put it in a song and hopefully by next year, no, will be next year. Everybody get to hear that song because like I came from the heart with it. Cause I used to be really ashamed about, like telling people I went caught a charge and stuff like that. But I had to like, nah, you can't be ashamed of it. That was years ago. Like, and it was still weighing on me. Like that's how I just want to be perceived as a good person. And I already know once you do something bad, phew, everything got the dough. You know what I'm saying? We done seen it numerous of times with our current superstars in the industry right now. Like they do something wrong and phew, they out the dough. So like I was just trying to like get myself trained to even talk about it because I used to be so ashamed of
Everyone's going through something as well. I mean, no one's perfect.
it. Yeah. Yeah, and I get that too because like my life ain't really perfect, like for real. Like so I was just like, you know what? If I show that I'm not perfect, maybe they won't think that I'm perfect. Cause I got a lot of people that think I just make the perfect music and I'm the perfect person and stuff like that. No, I got flaws too, but I just know how to, function with my flaws because like I try not to, not try to put them on display for anybody to see. It's just that, like, I just want to be, I want to be seen as someone who is a great person overall. Like, even though I know I'm admitting my flaws, like, I want you to see the good in me before you see the bad in me.
And you're writing songs about the memories because if you didn't write about them, they're never going to go away
Yeah,
because you released them into the universe and you're making music for anyone that wants to feel in that type of vibration when they're listening to your music. Do you have a favorite song you've created?
yes. But I also gotta finish the second part of the question
Go
because
for it.
what kind of fan base I want. I want
Yes.
all ages from like okay, I'm gonna tell you. I be saying I want younger audience, but I don't make younger audience music. But like championship that I have like the kid like I was around kids. I be around kids all the time and they just love championship and I be like, how do you like championship like that? I mean, but like the kids like to bounce around and they just like to get hyped to it. So, and then when I put my song to get reviewed and stuff like that, and people like, okay, I hear he got that passion, he coming from the heart. And so like I just was like, okay, as long as they from 8 months to 80 years old, I will accept the fan base. But I just don't want the kids to listen to my explicit content, even though they're gonna hear it anyway, whether I know it or not. Like, they gonna hear it. So like, I just want them to grasp on to the radio edit music that I have until they get old enough to play the regular music on the daily. And
Yeah, it's pretty cool how it can connect with people.
yeah,
Music.
um, and my favorite song, really, to be honest, I'ma just be honest with you. It's called "This Is What I Do," and "This Is What I Do" it's because I wrote that at 15. Like, and I wasn't in no relationship. I wasn't really going through nothing. I just made a song because I wanted to make rap music, and whoever I deal with, the woman that I deal with, gotta understand. This is what I do. This is what I've been fighting for the longest. You know what I'm saying? Like I got people that make music as well. Like my baby brother Trey, I mentioned him in the song. That's who really had the beats, but he wound up giving them to me. And once I made that song, like I was just like, nah, I ain't letting this go. I even got a part two with someone with two other people who was trying to do the music, but they don't want to be involved in the music no more. Well, one want to be in the background, but the other one don't want to deal with music. They want to be a comedian. So I just was like, all right, cool. But when we made that song, the person who want to be a comedian has the best verse on that song, and I'm like, oh, Lord Jesus Christ. So like as a businessman, like like Gucci Man did Pooh Shiesty, I released the song regardless because like it's a great song. Like this is what I do part two and part one. Is like they classic on their own. Like in this I'm sampling the whispers in the mood and this fit perfectly on what the sample is doing and how I'm coming on the sample and stuff like that. So this is what I do is my favorite song. Um, Championship didn't champ also in Championship. I love that song as well because like I told you earlier, was in court fighting to be in my daughter's life and I won joint custody. So like that's what made me feel like, yeah, I won the championship. Like people might think I'm trying to say I'm winning with the music stuff. No, I'm talking about winning real life stuff like that, like winning joint custody of my daughter. That means more to me than a platinum plaque or anything like that. Because like I said, before I made a real rap song, I wanted to be a father first.
That's tough. I love that.
Yeah. So I'm just been and then like with everything going like with music and everything, like I ain't made no music in 3 years and I have 35 songs. All them majority of my songs are old, but of course the fans or people who tapping into me, they don't know it's old. So it's a new release to them. Like, like I went live with the Greenhouse Project LA and they was like, hold on, wait a minute. They looked at my song. They looked on YouTube for the video for Trill Talk. They was like, "This 12 years old." I was like, "Yeah, pretty much." Cause like we were trying to do it then when we had, the youth to go ahead and go after it. We had the time to do it and stuff like that. But like we was dealing with janky people. They didn't want to point us in the right direction. They wanted us to follow them. So if we blew up, they'll get more, you know what I'm saying, like the credit or the credentials of saying like, oh, we blew them up and stuff, woo, 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 and I'm like, I don't like that because like I would give you your credit regardless. You know what I'm saying? I have no problem with saying, hey, Matthew helped me write this song. Hey, Matthew helped me make this video. Hey, Matthew might produce the beat. I just love his production, his vision. Like, I ain't got no problem with giving nobody their credit, but if you want to just mooch off somebody, then you can go find somebody else for that because I didn't really go for that. Like, like we was trying to get one song copyrighted, one song back then. Somebody told us it was $200. I went and researched it through because we really supposed to send our music through the Library of Congress for copyright, but people don't know that. I seen that it was 35 or $40 just to get our stuff copyrighted. And I'm like, why you want $200? The $200 was to make sure that they get their name on it as well so they can claim, percentage. And I was just like, ah, okay. No, you're not finna get me. I'm glad I did my own research. So, cause then can nobody say, oh, well, bro, you don't know this. And I'm like, I can give you a rundown. I just don't speak on it because like I had to go out and seek the knowledge. Nobody was willing to sit down and, hey, this is what you gotta do, boom, 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 so you could be boom, 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 boom. I had to go seek the knowledge because if it's something you want to do, then you don't know nothing about it. You have to go seek the knowledge.
You're dropping knowledge right now. I appreciate it, by the way.
I mean, I be trying to, but my mind is monetary. So, before I even get monetized, I was already on monetary things.
I have to ask you this
Mhm.
because you have a thing with the algorithm, and artists today have to fight for attention online. That's a given. How much does the algorithm affect your music career?
It affects it a lot, really, to be honest, because like, I get like now they're showing the views on Instagram and all of that stuff and on Facebook, but it's not reflecting because like how I got 1,000 people viewing my stuff, but I only have under 30 likes, under 10 comments, under 10 shares. Like that's horrible. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like even if you feel like my music is bad, you could just say my music bad. And I just be like, okay, appreciate you for even being honest with me. Because like a lot of people feel like my music is bad, but I have a great percentage of saying like, man, you got to make something else. Like I just had one of my collaborators, Bossy B. She's so like I shared a post. We did FNL 3 together, and she was like, "Man, it's time for something new." And for the past 2 weeks, I was telling people, man, my girl Bossy don't want to do another song. I'm gonna be hurt. I'm gonna be so devastated. And I was just like, I was so happy to get that message. So I'm just ready to go ahead and get me and my girl back in the studio, make another classic song. We'll make a few classic songs because, I want her to do what I'm doing, like reaching out, getting on these platforms because she is very talented. Like she's a very great rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I love her style. So hopefully once everything get intact, she can be on these platforms. And there's a lot of people that I used to do music with that don't want to do music no more. And it's crazy because like I'm fighting. I've been fighting for 3 years just to even get in the algorithm, just to get platforms to even like recognize my music. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had one person who act like they was going, promote me and, do all that, but they still ain't did nothing yet. But I got other platforms that's playing me, promoting me, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't even asking them to do this. Like I'm like, dang, if y'all don't want to do it, I'm gonna just go over here. So like, you know what I'm saying? Cause like I wouldn't like that if I'm on every day is Friday 365 and I'm telling you, I'm giving the credit, and somebody come on here, and I know I told them the basis and stuff like that, and they act like I ain't saying nothing. I will be in that comment section like, oh, I'm glad that you did it on your own. Congrats.
It takes action from these people, and me and you, like even doing what you're doing, what I'm doing with the podcast. It's not easy. I wake up, I get up, and I do it. It's one of those things. I do this podcast for myself. Everyone out there, it's for me and no one else really at the end of the day. And I appreciate all the people from all walks of life that join me on this show. And I appreciate you sharing your stories and experiences like this right now.
Yeah, yeah, of course, because like I said, I was curious. I had seen Luna Music.
Yep.
She did an interview, so like that would make me like, let me see if I can get on there, because I wanna get my name out there. See, I'm saying I'm dropping the credit. I seen her on here, so I was like, let me see, because I mess with Luna Music. I love her voice. Like I I can't
Beautiful voice.
I can't wait to get her on the song either, because I
Yeah,
really
she does that R&B and
yeah.
jazz.
Yeah, yeah. Out of Detroit. Shout out to 313 though. You know what I'm saying? So like I just love her. And when I follow her and I follow her journey and everything like that. Cause like I wanna do more live performances. I wanna get my face out there. You know what I'm saying? So like with everything that's going on, like I'm watching from afar, but I'm also getting inspired. I'm not getting mad. I'm not living like, oh my God, Luna get to perform, or oh my God, or no, Admonish Music get this award. No, I'm sitting back, being patient, waiting on my time, because everything is in divine time. I'm just a little impatient. That's all. I'm impatient.
What's the best way for a fan to support your work?
Just man, share my link tree and share my favorite song to their audience because everybody's an influencer. I used to tell my ex-girlfriend it all the time. I was like, people follow you because they like certain things you do or certain things you post. So if you post my song, they're gonna be like, I might check it out later or I might go to it. But if you post a video to it and then post the link as if you really care, people will be like, okay, I'm gonna give it a listen. I'm gonna give it to it. But like it's like I said, everybody's an influencer. You don't need a blue check to be an influencer. If they want to add you a friend as a friend on social media, you're an influence to them, no matter what. You're influenced. And even swap no swindle. If somebody say they not influenced by you, they need to delete you right now because it ain't no way they are influenced by you and they're following stuff that you're doing, but never support, never like, never comment, never share. So that's why I'm having my problem with that because like it's a lot of people. You might get a lot of rappers after me that I know after me they didn't want to come on the show, but they're going to try to come on this show because I was on here first. Well, in their eyes, I was on here first from, their field. So they're going to be like, well, shoot, Bray went on there. Let me go and see if I can go on that. You know what I'm saying? I influence a lot. Like I even influence people that used to be with other circles. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna tell the person. I mean, gonna tell the platform. Oh well, I seen Bray shoot a video in the hood first, and that what made me want to rap. Like, I know you told me this personally, but tell the world it. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me personally. Tell the world that you seen me out here shooting videos, out here doing the music, so you wanted to do the music. Like, my name ain't that big for you to act like I ain't gonna, acknowledge that, cause like I'd rather you tell the world this so they won't be like, dang, this guy just came out of nowhere. Cause like, my music old, I'm of age, even though my music is like, I'm gonna say it's timeless because like I said, I got songs that was recorded 10 years ago and they are recognized as if I recorded them 3 months ago. So I just love how everything is playing out for me. And like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna just tell y'all like this. I asked God for the hard way because I didn't want nothing easy. You know what I'm saying? So OG Boo Dirty said, the quicker you blow up, the quicker you'll go away. But the longer it takes for you to get there, it's for you. So you ain't gotta worry about it. But like I said, I'm also impatient. So I be one of them things to not happen rapidly, but for at least for me to know that I'm comfortable in knowing that it's going to happen, regardless of what's going on.
Yeah, and for those people that listened to your songs years ago, I mean, it's all about the journey, not the destination, but the personal development throughout the journey. That's what it is. I mean, you're gonna keep producing music nonstop throughout your life, you know?
Yeah, cause like, yeah, it's people that's been making music for 20 years, and I never heard of them until I went on Tony's Talk Showcase. That's another platform that do music. He just play music. He don't do music reviews, but it's like he give his review during the song because he can't contain his reaction. He just be jamming. He'll say certain things. He'll press the button, give a real live reaction to it. So it's like a music review without the commentary. So like I've been coming across people that's been making music for years, and of course they never reach my ears because like a lot of people don't spread people music out like that. Like um, it's a guy, it's a guy named Chicken Pete. He from Milwaukee. Uh, I fell in love with his music almost 3 years ago, and I'm like, I used to talk to my Milwaukee cousins all the time, and they never said, "Hey, check out Chicken Pete." Hey, listen to this dude, because I'm trying to get them to listen to me too. Like I'm trying to like put my bid in, but I guess a lot of people who make music don't want to hear other people's music. No, not me. I will listen to your music, no matter what it is. I will listen to your music. You send it to me, I will listen to it. If I like it, I'll share it. But if I really love it, I'll make a video to it. Like it's just because I'm also even though I'm a maker of music, I'm also a fan of music and a student of the game. So I'm not one of those people who gonna sit back and be like, oh well, since you're not paying me, I'm not gonna make a video. If Bobby Shmurda would have had that same attitude towards Fetty Wap, do you think Fetty Wap would be as big as he is? No, because Bobby Shmurda took away the ego, all that, and was recording to Trap Queen. That's how he blew up off of Trap Queen. That's why everybody feel like if I get a validation from Bray, that means everybody else gone. Nah, it don't work like that. Cause I'm not looking at myself like a small person. I know people look at me like I'm gigantic. I'm just humble and grateful for even being recognized in rooms that people, really tried to keep me out of. So like I'm just blessed overall.
Yeah, with that being said, I have to tell you, I'm an artist as well. My artist name is Matty B43. I have a couple songs I'm gonna send you. I have a couple music videos as well, and it's when you create music, it's something beautiful in it. I filmed a music video in downtown Milford, down my a city near me, and I filmed my city, and filmed a song named Halo, and I'll send those to you. And it's just something special when you create music and create those memories. That time I was walking down the city, and then just singing my song, and then creating the music video, creating the music, and then being part of something that became bigger than what you thought it could ever be, you know.
Most
And then
definitely, most definitely. But I was joking to ask you. I'm like Matty B. So I was
Yeah, Matty B43, always fight for equality. This is
like,
my city, I'm a back. It's a straight fact. You know that.
yeah, say this,
So I'm
but
a country rock artist, and I do a little bit of rapping as well. Yeah, I wear a cowboy hat and I rock out all the time.
they will wear cowboy hat and rock out. That's what's up. But I
Yes.
loved it. I loved it because like maybe hopefully once I get my stuff started, I can get into that lane and we can make something happen. Cause like that's very exciting. Cause like my mama used to listen to like a lot of country. Like that's where I really got my earphone from her because she put me on the rap music first. You know what I'm saying? I was going to church. Of course, gospel music gonna always be an influence, but she put me on the Master P, A Ball, MJG, 3 6 Mafia, Bone Thugs and Harmony. But like I tell everybody, every platform, I drew more to Master P than anybody, and I didn't even know why. So once I was following Master P footsteps, like I was just like, you know what? I want to be like Master P, but I want to be the rapper. But then once I started learning about ownership and business and found out Master P was the CEO, I was like, I might as well be the CEO and just be behind my artists. You know what I'm saying? Like we have many great examples of the artists that used to be in the studio, but now they bagged up and be the CEO, and it worked out perfectly. Like Lil Bibby is one of the influences. Like he really is somebody who was making music, but then bagged up and start looking for talent and fishing out talent, and being a label head because like he really wanted to learn the business part. Like he was always saying it in interviews. I want to know the business. I want to know what's going on behind the scenes. So won't nobody like try to bamboozle me or anything. And I was like, you know what? That's been my goal this whole time. Just know what's going on. You give me a rundown, I'm listening. Like shout out to Steve Kahn out of New York over Joints Beats Music. He been teaching me a lot. Some of the stuff I did know. I just let stuff come out so it can sound like a full circle moment. But he been teaching me a lot. So shout out to Steve.
And like what we're doing right now, this cross marketing, this is what it's all about. We're two different artists at once, and we're doing. You're a rapper, and I'm a podcaster, and we're just colliding. And you'll post this, I'll collab with you on the post and all that too. And there's something special when you bring stuff because I'm gonna listen to your music. I'm gonna listen a lot more when you start like cross marketing like this. You start opening different doors. One door closes, another one will open. That's just how it is. And I appreciate you reaching out to me so much and being on the show. I really do. Thank you.
I appreciate you letting me get on the show because like it. You know how many like it's so many podcasts like yours. Like I even though I know y'all probably get harassed or anything like that to get on the show. You got to schedule. I got to schedule stuff like that. But for me to even get on this one, like it's really feel like a dream. Like really like a dream come true. Cause like before I even reached out. I was just like, should I or should I not? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because like I was just too like wasn't too sure about doing it because like I got so many interviews already, but I'm like, nah, this gonna be another one under my belt. Like, I don't even know how many interviews I got now. I have to go back and look, but I can't wait to look at and see how many interviews I've been doing since 2023. Like
Let me ask you this: how was your experience on Everyday's Friday 365?
Oh, I've been loving this conversation. I haven't stopped smiling since. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I have a down moment where I get serious and stuff like that, but like this whole conversation, this whole experience has been wonderful. It's been amazing. Like, so, and then especially when I get to talking about my music. So, but also learning about you, like that's been an experience as well because like it's always somebody that already in music that either got these podcasts going or, doing something to get music going, but also making sure that we tap in with you too, cause like that's one thing I love to do is just listen to new sounds, new everything. I know I'm finna go on a binge after I get out of here to listen to you, cause like country rock, yeah, that's something like I've been really trying to get into. Like I really been trying to get my producer Steve Jams, Ghost Child out of Alabama, and Walkhead out of Memphis right here with me, like to just come up with different sounds and like, I can't explain it to him. I'm just trying to get him just trying to get him some motivation. Like Steve been doing his thing, you know. I just gotta give a special shout out to him. You know, he going through something right now. He lost his mama just like I lost mine. So, you know, he going through it right now. So like I've just been trying to keep his head up and everything. And then like I'm just gonna tell y'all, like Championship is my number 4 song on Spotify, and I have not been promoting that song at all. Not have been. Like I just been putting it on platforms to see if anybody gonna resonate with it. But for a Championship to be the number 4 song, and you know, he loses his mom, it's kind of like a bittersweet moment because like that's what we've been fighting for. You know, we've been fighting to get championship recognition. Like the greatest thing in Long Live Tebow, he produced those beats as well. They've been in my top 10. So I was just like, let me get championship in that top 10 because like majority of the songs that I have is produced by Tebow or they came off that CD I found when I was 15. I kept them beats until I was grown to record on them. So I was like, yeah, like I had to. Like that's how you know like it's more than just trying to make a hot song to get some money and something like that. I really love doing this. Like when I get back in the studio, I already know I'm gonna mess up like 50 times, but because I'm super excited, like I'm gonna be like overstimulated that I'm in the studio again. And I can't do the band lab stuff like this. Even though a lot of people came up off of it, I just can't do it. Like I love to have radio. I mean, I like to have studio mixed and mastered music. Like it sounds so much better. Like, you know, you could put it at the lowest volume and people would think that it's crunk up to the max. But when you crank it up to the max, it sounds like you in the club or something. So like I just love studio made music. Like it's like I've been addicted to that since. Like even when I was going to Ridgecrest or, you know, Bando Truth, my other homie who was making music and was recording music. When I used to go over his house, I used to be like, man, I just want to upgrade his home studio equipment to a place where he can have a studio like a real live studio. So won't nobody keep coming to, you know, the house or anything like that. I want him to have a space where we all can come and collaborate and we can work with each other and stuff like that. Cause it's a lot of people I want to work with, a lot of people I want to work with, but I gotta get myself, I gotta get my feet wet first, so everything can happen. So, you know, and like I really don't like those who's waiting on me to give them something to collab on because if you're a fan of me, you'll give me something to collab on, so I can be like, let me go ahead and work on something. So, you know what I'm saying? Do get this going, but most definitely, like if I can get somebody to like do like a country rock type song where I can rap on it. I'm gonna be like, "Where's Matthew at? Cause I need him."
Yeah, and all your information will be in the description down below. I'll put Champion down there. I put my music down there as well. Go check it out, please. Everyone, go out there and go support our work. That's what it's all about. And as you know, the show is called Every Day is Friday, and Friday does have a special energy behind it. What does Every Day is Friday mean to you?
Man, Friday means man, escape, freedom, like just live it up to the most because like everybody say Friday is the start of the weekend. I consider Thursday the start of the weekend. Friday is just, you know, the day we can, you know, just go ahead and be, you know, relax, go chill with family and friends, chill with yourself, go somewhere and, you know, relax, you know, somber, you know, have a spa day, everything. Like every day is like a Friday. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
You said it right the first time. Freedom. Freedom is really
freedom,
what it means.
yeah,
Stands for
you
new
know,
beginnings.
yeah, the freedom to do things. Yeah, like people choose Friday over any other day, even though you know it's certain things to do during the week. But Friday is really the great day. Like you see, like if you go outside on a Friday in Memphis, you would think everybody, you would think everybody decided to come out on Friday. But it's just something about Friday, and it's crazy that it's called Every Day is Friday because like Plies has a song called Friday. When I say I love that song, and I used to wait till Friday to play it, but I'll play it through the week. But really on Friday is really when it really hits and it resonates because it make you feel like, you know what? live my life every day like it's Friday. So you know what I'm saying. Let me go ahead and crank this junk up and get my day going. You know, it's like an affirmation for Friday.
Yeah, every day is Friday, everybody. And this is your chance to leave the listeners with something powerful. Is there anything else you want to share?
I'm actually involved in so many things. I'm having From Daddy to Dayland being played on 93.7 FM, WNRE, the Cool, for the next 2 weeks. This gonna start Monday and Thursday from 6 to 7. I'm also involved with Play It Forward. It's a small nonprofit organization. And they are helping me commemorate my baby brother who I lost due to gun violence. Back in 2022. And if you donate, it's just $2. $2 is the list. I mean the minimum. You can go higher than two, but I suggest if you just want to just donate $2. You'll get championship downloaded for free to your phone or wherever you want it to download it to. And it's the radio version. But if you see this podcast and you want the explicit version, all you gotta do is just hit me up at Bray Smizzi on Instagram, Facebook, anything, and at Trill Talk on X. If you hit me up and you want the explicit version, I instantly email you the explicit version with no problem, no cost, no extra $2, no nothing. If you don't like, if you like the radio version, but if you want the explicit version, I'll send it. But if you love the radio version, just share it with your audience and spread the message, cause that's all it is. And it's crazy because I made championship in 2022 before he passed, and then I find out after he passed, he made music as well. So like, long live King Cali, aka N. I miss you and love you, baby bro.
Everybody, go in the description and follow his work. I appreciate you doing that for my audience and people listening at home. And thank you for sharing your stories and experiences today. I really do appreciate it.
Oh man, no, no. Thank you for giving me the platform to do it, and I can't wait. I really cannot wait until this get published, cause man, I can't wait till I can come back around and do another interview, and you know, we probably got our song already done, and we can just premiere it to the world, Craig.
Yes, sir. And if you're listening at home, if you enjoyed this, make sure you follow, share, and keep that every day is Friday mindset going. Stay inspired and make every day feel like Friday. Till next time, everybody.